Hi guys, Steph here. Now what we've got for you here is another gorgeous pen. Now this pen is made by, I believe to be one of the longest pen manufacturers in England. This is actually a Wyven fountain pen. Now Wyven began making pens, I believe, around about 1880, and they went straight through to, I believe they sort of ceased making pens around about 1955. They made them in a multitude of different sort of filling systems, different colours, different trim, etc. Too many to actually mention on the video. For you people that sort of watch my videos, you'll know that I've made you other videos on Wyvern pens, so if you're interested in Wyvern, go and have a look at them. But this particular model, this is the Wyvern Perfect number 81 fountain pen. It's a lovely, unassuming, quite a plain, but in my opinion lovely quality made pen. As I say, it's a lovely slim pen. The size of it from the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel, around about 132 millimeters capped, around the barrel around about 11 millimeters in diameter. These pens, again in my opinion, were made quality wise are as good as any major manufacturer of that particular period. Now when I say period, I believe these pens were made in the late 1940s. This particular one, although it looks black, is actually in dark maroon. It comes with gold filled trim. You'll notice to the bottom of the cap there, it has this cap band to the bottom. If we show you the clip there, we've got what we term as this ball clip, quite a plain clip. Now the slight thing that's unusual is that one thing that I personally like about the Wyvern pens is their logo. Now their logo is a Leicester dragon, and on some of the Wyvern pens you'll notice to the top it has their logo, or if you like, the dragon to the top of the clip. Now as you can see on this particular pen, there's no logo or dragon visible. Well, obviously there isn't one, that's why. To the very top there we've got this black cap stud, which is actually complemented by the end of the barrel. It has this black end to the end of the barrel. You've noticed there we've got this, it's a lever filling pen, so we've got this gold plated or gold filled lever here. Now if we show you the barrel imprint on this pen, it's slightly worn, but you may be able to make out it says Wyvern, and then underneath there it says the Perfect Pen, and then underneath that number 81, which is again a little bit worn, and then made in England. Okay, so that's the barrel imprint. As I say, the logo that they use, because the pens were made in Leicester in England, and they sort of took on the Leicester dragon as their logo, which again I think is very, very attractive. So again you can see that on the other Wyvern pens that I've actually shown you. If we unscrew the cap like so, let's do a couple of little twirls. It's been fully service clean, we've put a new sack in it, and again in my opinion just as good as any major manufacturer of pens of that period. A lovely quality made pen. Section to the top there, you can see, as we said earlier, it's a dark burgundy colour, but the section is black, a small section, slightly tapered. If we take you to the nib there, what you'll notice on this particular nib, for you people that know the Wyvern models or have seen my other videos, is it's also missing the Wyvern dragon on the nib. A lot of their pens, they made a lot of their own nibs as well, and again the logo, the dragon, was sort of laser etched or imprinted, whichever way they did it, on the nibs. This nib reads Wyvern 14 carat, and then underneath it's got Perfect Pen, and then to the bottom it says Osmiridium. Let's give you a sideways view. And another thing you'll notice, it's quite a large pen. Some of the Wyvern pens had quite small nibs. This one is a lovely large nib. Let's take you to the feed underneath there. You can see the feed is quite a plain feed. Again, it's been nicely cleaned, etc., in lovely condition. The size of the pen, again, in my opinion, still a nice comfortable pen to hold. But as we've said, we've serviced it, etc., so let's test it out. So what we need to do, sorry, let me just bring on some tissue, which, there we go. Dip the nib in the ink, and I'll be quiet. Okay, I'm hoping you could actually hear that. There's, as always, lots of gurgling and bubbling going on, which is precisely what we like to hear. Bring on some paper and let's see how the pen writes. So, what we've got for you is a Wyvern Perfect pen, and this is the number 81. It's actually writing very nicely. I'm dating the pen sort of 1949 to be sort of a little bit more precise. As we said, it's writing very nicely, very smooth, although saying that, I did actually smooth the nib, and I would say it's writing with some flexibility. So oh, there we go. We've got some slight skip when we go really, well, when we put a lot of pressure on, we're beginning to sort of skip. But as you can see there, with some pressure, I would say it's writing with a medium line, going up to broad. So it's got some flexibility in the nib, but the main thing, a lovely writer, a nice smooth writer. So let's pop the cap back on. So there we go, we'll leave it at that. So that's the Wyvern Perfect number 81. Again, the Wyvern pens, very underestimated in my opinion, although saying that, I believe the Wyvern pens now are becoming very collectible, and people are actually, well, they're actually out there looking for these particular pens. So, and in my opinion, well, you know, a lovely pen to collect. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at it as much as I enjoy showing you people. Leave a comment down below, but for now I'll just say bye bye.